We begin with the firing of Eddie Johnson. One day after he's called a liar, the former police superintendent says his integrity is still intact.
CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kozlov is defending himself in a letter to the public today.
Yeah, Eric and Brad, in that letter, Johnson says he's disappointed he couldn't retire next month as planned. The mayor saying retirement wasn't an option for him. Johnson's letter, released shortly after his temporary replacement, talked about accountability.
None of us are perfect. Everybody makes mistakes, but we have to live with that. We have to live with our errors.
Day 2 on the job, and interim Chicago Police Superintendent Charlie Beck addresses the ouster of his friend, former Superintendent Eddie Johnson. It comes a day after Mayor Lori Lightfoot fired Johnson, she says, for lying about an incident on October 16th. That's the night Johnson was found slumped over or sleeping in his police vehicle. No one answered the door at his house, but this afternoon Johnson released this letter stating, "I did not intentionally mislead or deceive the mayor or the people of Chicago. I acknowledge that I made a poor decision and had a lapse of judgment on the night of October 16th. That was a mistake, and I know that. However, I have no interest in fighting a battle for my reputation with those that want to question it now." That letter came from Johnson's lawyer, Thomas Needham, who has a background in criminal defense. Why would Eddie Johnson hire an attorney?
Because he has legal issues at this point in time. His immediate legal issue is whether or not he should either continue to cooperate with the Inspector General or begin cooperating with the Inspector General if he hasn't already.
CBS 2 legal analyst Irv Miller says Johnson could be facing DUI charges for that night. The mayor says Johnson told her he'd had a few drinks, and sources tell us he'd been drinking with a female member of the police department, not his wife, at Sari's Cafe in the Loop.
You don't have to give blood, or you don't have to give, urine. You don't have to walk the straight line. If the evidence out there shows that he was impaired, and that's the magic word, and he drove a car, that's a DUI.
Irv Miller says that evidence could come from video or observations from responding officers and supervisors. All of that likely part of the ongoing Inspector General investigation, so Miller says there could be additional department fallout. In the newsroom, Dana Kozlov, CBS 2 News. Erica?
All right, Dana, thank you.